Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cortisha, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some things that really helped me as a mom, some items that I could not live without. I don't want to say this is like my must-have list because this isn't that list, but it's just a list of things that may seem insignificant, but that just really helped me out. When I was pregnant, YouTube was like my #1 app for so many different things, and I loved that so many moms were giving advice and tips and tricks, and let me tell you, I was eating it up, and now I've been a mom for almost 10 months now. This video has been like a long time coming. It's something that I just kept saying I was gonna do, and I never did it, or I would start to do it and I wouldn't like it and I would just like say fuck it. But I'm here today and I'm really gonna try to make this be that video. We'll see. I guess if it's being posted, then you guys I made my first video and thank you for watching. Let's get into it. So the first thing I have on here that really helped me is a side bassinet, and the one that I use is Fisher Price. It was really nice. It had a little vibrating option, and then it also had music that played, a star projector, and a little light projector as well. So I was breastfeeding in the beginning, and even if I wasn't breastfeeding, babies still have to eat every 2 hours, so you're literally having to get up. And if you know, you're tired as hell when you're first have a baby. Your baby is waking up all crazy hours and you get exhausted very quickly. One extra little step can just end you, like walking to the next room to feed your baby when your baby could have been right there in your room with you the whole entire time. Second thing that really helped me was swaddles, but not for the reason that you're thinking, because to be honest, I have a very love-hate relationship with swaddles. I feel like it's something that's very overhyped, especially because you don't know what kind of kid you're bringing home. And let me tell you, not every kid likes the whole swaddle business. That's just what it is. Personally, my daughter was arms free trying to get out of that thing. It was like a disaster, and I didn't use it for a while until I was kind of just like, this would be perfect to keep her warm. And obviously, we have heat on in our house and stuff, but babies are always colder than everybody else. And when you have a newborn in wintertime, you want to make sure your baby is warm. I started to use swaddles for her to keep her warm. I didn't have to worry about blankets being in her face. I would put her in a little swaddle, put her arms free, just Velcro it at her little waist, and I knew she was warm all night, and really gave me a peace of mind with my baby being warm and her being safe. Another thing that I really, oh God, this is probably my favorite fucking thing. Literally, this is my favorite thing in the whole entire world. The nose Frida. The fucking nose Frida. The nose Frida. The nose Frida. You guys, it's like freaking amazing. Literally, it's amazing. It's this little contraption. It has like this mouthpiece, and then it has like this tubing and this other little piece, and you basically suck the snot and the congestion and the yuck out of your baby's sinus cavities. Another life-saving thing is a noise machine, and it definitely is something that is a little bit overhyped, but I'm gonna give you guys a concept. It's like, literally, you do not want to put your whole entire baby to sleep. You got them in for the night, a stair creaking wakes up your baby. That will literally happen to you, I swear to God. A noise machine just provides some type of background noise to kind of just set the vibe so that other noises won't wake up your baby. Another thing that I have on here that just was really life-saving for us was an electric nail file. I wasn't really too scared of cutting my daughter's nails. I had cut baby's nails before, so I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna cut her fingers. I think my boyfriend definitely was, and I know he has never even cut her nails before. But motherhood life, obviously it happened one time. Nothing crazy, she wasn't bleeding a lot, but I nicked her finger a little bit, and I felt so bad because I just think it scared her, and it scared me because for months I had never nicked her finger and I was fine with it, and and then I did it and I was like, I can't ever cut her fingernails again. I was just so afraid to cut her. And that same day I went on Amazon and I just found one that looked really reliable. I looked up some reviews. Another thing that's really convenient about it is that you can actually use it on adults too. See, I can get her nails filed in a couple minutes, and I do her toes too. Sometimes I even fuck around and do mine because like I said, you can use it on adults. It's very convenient and it's life-changing. It really is. Another lifesaver for me was a rocking chair that rocks itself. Whether that's a Mamaroo, Rockaroo, I don't know what kind of little rockers they have, but anything that rocks your baby to sleep is very, very useful. Motion helps babies go to sleep. It helps them stay sleeping longer. And some days, like, I don't know, some days babies just really have a hard time falling asleep. My daughter was she's a very good baby, honestly. She wasn't too fussy and she didn't really give us too much trouble for falling asleep. But some days she did, and literally the rocking chair saved my life. You know, I had an older style of the Mamaroo or the Rockaroo, I believe. I think it's called For Moms. I got mine from like a Facebook sale for like 30 bucks, and I was like, I'm buying this shit. After I would put her in there, rock her to sleep, take her out, put her in her crib. Some days when she wasn't falling asleep at all and I knew like I was gonna die, I just hadn't slept in hours or days, I would put her in a rocking chair, set a little alarm for like an hour or two. I knew if I put her in the chair, I was at least getting like an hour or two of sleep. You know, they don't recommend leaving your baby in there to sleep like overnight. Babies shouldn't be sleeping upright that long. But for a couple hours, it is fine, sis, and you will get your little nap on. And let me tell you, you will need it because babies really do take a lot of energy. And those 2 hours of putting her in the chair and just taking a little break and knowing that she'd be sleeping soundly was just, it was a lifesaver. It really was. I was lucky enough to get it really, really affordable. I got it for like 30 bucks. You know, I know they are run around like anywhere from like probably 1 something to 2, 3 something. And obviously, I'm sure there's other brands of chairs. They can get pretty expensive. I would say that's something that you can totally get from a yard sale or like secondhand. Just do some research on a good rocking chair for you, but sis, you're gonna need one, so get one, please. Please get a rocking chair that actually rocks a baby itself. Something else that I wanted to talk about was video cameras and baby monitors. I definitely think you need a baby monitor because, like, let's just say you're downstairs or your baby's upstairs or whatever the case is, and especially when they're really young, you want to be able to see what they're doing or if they wake up or if they roll weird, especially when they're not able to move themselves. So yeah, definitely get a baby monitor. Definitely research good options for you and your family because there's a million different kinds. And I'll actually show you guys this because it's literally like right in front of my face. But I didn't buy this one. This was a gift, and it's like the VTech. VTech actually has a bunch of different monitors, to be honest. It pretty much just looks like this, and there's an app for it as well, so I can see it on my phone. And then there's a microphone on here so I can actually talk to her through this, and it'll go right to her room on her little camera. Plays music, lullabies, has zoom features, nighttime vision. You know, it's pretty basic, but it's also, it goes very far and it's very affordable. Like, I was 2 states away and I was able to watch her on my phone because I have the app. I can literally look into her room wherever the fuck I am, and that is like such a peace of mind to me. These are my last 2 things. I feel like they kind of are just really random. Like, this list is just so random, honestly, but whatever. So, a mini fridge. And this is something that, oh god damn it, like, I really wish I had bought one of these like before I even had my daughter. I wish I had bought this. Like, the day that I bought my breast pump, I wish I had fucking bought the mini fridge. I didn't think about it until I was like towards the end of my breastfeeding journey. So I personally like didn't have one, but oh my god, like, looking back, I would buy like 5 of these things. I breastfed my daughter and I also supplemented with formula too, and I still would have fucking bought the mini fridge. Even if you're gonna fucking pump a little bit, buy the fucking fridge, because there was so many times where I was exhausted pumping. I was exhausted and I would fall asleep before I would take the milk downstairs, or I would literally fall asleep pumping and wake up hours later and I'd have like fucking bottles of spoiled milk, and I wasted so much fucking milk because I didn't have it fresh. That's something you can totally put on your registry because they're not that expensive. This is the last thing that I want to talk about, and it's definitely a little bit bittersweet because I didn't do this, and I really just wish that I had really looked into a really good photographer, because for one, I didn't. I just got them done at the hospital. It was like a pretty standard company that the hospital used, and they, you know, come in your room and you schedule a picture time and they just take pictures, and it's not, I guess it's professional, but in my opinion, their people are not experienced. Like, thankfully, the ones that we have, like, they're not terrible quality. Like, they are professional and, you know, they're not bad, but I just didn't research it enough. I'm going to show you the ones that we have, and I'm going to let you guys be the judge of them. So, isn't she freaking gorgeous? Look at my baby. Look at my little baby. Look at my little baby. So, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I try to keep it very simple. I apologize if it's a little bit all over the place. I'm still getting used to speaking on camera. I'm definitely going to link below things that I specifically talk about. If you guys like it and, you know, it helped you at all, please comment below, like the video, subscribe. I would like to make more videos. Like I said, I have a shit ton of stuff I can talk about, and I would say I'm a pretty relatable person. So Yeah, I just think that I can help somebody, and if I'm helping you, let me know, sis.